What's up, you guys? I'm Greg. Today we're going to talk about why Graham Stephan is a genius and how he changed YouTube forever. So if you remember a few years back, the financial sector of YouTube was just filled with ads from these fake financial gurus. So you have Ty Lopez in his garage with his Lamborghini Gallardo in the background talking about all these books, and that's his prized possession. Then you also have Alex Becker sitting in front of his orange Lamborghini Aventador, which, don't get me wrong, these were great marketing tactics for them to sell their products. But that's what they were. They were selling their products. They were giving financial advice to people that were trying to better themselves, and wrapped up in this nice package they had, well, purchase this software and that's how you get rich. Or buy this and then you'll have this. And then either their course or their software would eventually become obsolete. Then they would come out with another software for you to buy or another course for you to buy. And they're using this full house tactic with their nice couches and their nice cars and their nice views in order to sell you a product that really wasn't going to get you where you wanted to be financially. They were just using their pull in the financial sector to be able to sell you something. And then one day, Graham Stephan has entered the chat. And Graham Stephan took financial minimalism and brought it into the mainstream, essentially ending the era of the full house fake guru that's basically just trying to sell people products. Graham made not spending money cool. Now, this was always a part of life, and there's always been people that have lived this way, but there has been nobody else that has been able to successfully bring financial minimalism the attention that it has. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've probably already watched some of his content, and he's always talking about credit card churning and real estate and taxes and all practical things that actually make you money. And on another hand, we also have the Graham Stephan show where he goes and reacts to CNBC's Millennial Money as well as Extreme Cheapskates. And let's be honest, most of us have probably watched an episode of Extreme Cheapskates at one point or another and have been like, well, that's just really too far. These people are crazy. And just the whole show in general kind of gives you a bad vibe for being cheap, frugal, financial minimalists. But when you watch the Graham Stephan show, he's reacting to him bringing practical points, then you're like, wow, this makes a little bit more sense. Therefore, opening the doors for people to feel comfortable to be financially frugal. And the financial minimalism part is probably a little bit more towards Graham's personality than anything else. But his channel focuses on providing content that will actually save people and make people money. For example, paying off debt, refinancing a mortgage, buying a below market deal on real estate, signing up for a new credit card to get the sign-on bonus benefit. So I think it'd be important to have another source of information in this video. So we're gonna watch a clip from Alex Becker himself where he goes and basically is like, yeah, Graham Stephan has changed YouTube forever, which has caused Alex Becker, one of those fake gurus, to have to change his strategy.
You may remember a time on YouTube when YouTube was ran by a different type of business advice guide than it's ran by today. Now, you may know me as the most woke empty house business advice guy, but I don't want to lie. I don't want to act like a saint. I was a part of this type of business advice guy group, and this was the Full House Business Advice Guy group. Back in the day, these full house business advice guys, they would lure people in with their extremely full houses full of couches, television sets, and in some cases, fish ponds.
Fish, they're all under here. This is where I read, I like to read a book and stuff like that.
People realize they're like, we've been watching the Kardashians. This isn't helpful. This isn't helping. And simply by being normal, Graham completely wiped out everybody who's trying to be something that they're not. There were these year periods where it's just everyone was obsessed with people giving big business advice and flashy stuff. And it's really kind of just so, you could just see it in the numbers, what a bad taste that left in so many people's mouths.
And the craziest thing is, Graham's just being himself. He does collabs with smaller YouTubers, he responds to comments, and he's not selling you anything. Yes, he does have a line of merchandise, but honestly, when you go onto his website, it's really not that expensive. And again, that's just another tick in the trustworthy category because he's not trying to make a bunch of money off this financial minimalism community that he's built. So to sum up, I'm glad that Graham started making videos. I really appreciate his perspective and can trust that he's not trying to sell us anything. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit the like button as well as hit the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. Just under 500 subs for this last month. I'd really like to continue the momentum and be at 1,000 before December. We're gonna go check out Graham's channel, Graham Stephan, as well as the Graham Stephan Show. If you made it this far, go ahead and @ Graham down in the comments down there. I wanna see if I watch this video. Like always, I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next video.